Well, we all love beautiful blooms of bougainvillea, but did you know there's an alternative that also produces that vibrant color that we love for your garden? Here's our 5-minute gardener, Debbie Mounce.
Okay, you guys, it's heat time. It's summertime, it's hot. Gardeners, we're always looking for something that's going to make us feel good in the garden, and lots of time that's a lot of color. And one of the best things for color in the summertime, of course, is bougainvillea. But I have another option for you that you may not know that much about. You may have started to see them around town, but I'm going to show them to you. And it's the whole family of Tecomas. So there's a bunch of different ones. They've hybridized them, and so they've come out of a bunch of different ones. Now this first one here, this one is called Solar Flare. Now the Tecomas range in height from 4 to 6 feet up to about 8 or 10 feet. It depends upon the variety. So this one is called Solar Flare. The newest of the family is called Crimson Flare, which is as close to red as you're going to get. Now another benefit of all of the Tecomas, in addition to the color that they provide, they will bloom all summer long, but they're big hummingbird attractors. The hummingbirds just absolutely love them. Okay, next in the family we have the Orange Jubilee. Now this is one of the more traditional ones. This is one of the bigger ones. This one will get to be 8 to 10 feet tall and just flower all summer long. Great choice. Okay, next we're coming up here on Sierra Apricot and Sunrise. This one is called Sierra Apricot. It's kind of a soft blush of apricot color, as you can see. Again, it's going to attract hummingbirds. And then this one is the Sunrise Tecoma, which has a little bit more dark orange down in the throat here, down at the base of the flower. Okay, and last but not least, one of my favorites is this one. This one is called Gold Star Tecoma. Now this guy, can you just see the intense amount of color on this thing? It's just a wonderful show in your garden in the summertime. Every time you go out in your garden or we pull in your driveway and see this, it's just going to make you smile and feel better even though it's hot. But just get out of the car quick and run in the house in the air conditioner or the cooler. Okay, you guys, in studio, I'm going to tell you how to take care of them. All right, have fun and keep the color coming.
I love these. And I have to admit I'm not much of a gardener, but I would love to be more of a gardener. So I'm so glad that we're doing these segments. And you brought a few of the Tecomas here, a couple different varieties. Yeah. First, this orange color here. What variety is that?
This one is called Solar Flare. This one is called. It's one of the newer ones. So it's got kind of a dark red-orange throat.
I think we're trying to get it. There we go. We have a shot of it. Yep.
There you go. Alrighty. And then this one is Gold Star Tecoma. Now there is a native Tecoma here. It's called Arizona. Its common name is Arizona Yellow Bells. And so what they've done, but the yellow bells, the leaves are smaller and the flowers are smaller.
Okay.
So it doesn't give you quite as much bang for your buck. So what they've done is they hybridize them. They start crossing, and then they come up with all these other guys that are a little bit more showy.
Oh, look at that. That's a great shot right there.
But the Tecomas are really great show for the summertime, and the hummingbirds absolutely love them. They're easy to take care of. They will get nipped, just like your bougainvillea. They will get nipped back with a cold if it freezes. How far they freeze back depends upon how cold it gets and how many subsequent days it gets cold. But they can freeze almost entirely to the ground, but they are what they call root hardy, which means they will come back from the roots even the following year, the same as bougainvillea. Once bougainvillea get established, they can freeze all the way to the ground, but it'll just come right back from that root system. The same with these guys. Once they kind of get enough of a root system going, then they're okay. They'll just come right back.
So do you have any tips or tricks for us in terms of care for these guys, or is it pretty simple? It's kind of hard to kill them.
It's pretty hard to kill them. I mean, they're ones. Yeah. Those are the great kind of plants you like. Yeah. Once you plant them, if I were going to plant this in my yard today, I would plant it and I would water it every day for 2 weeks, depending upon how hot it gets, maybe a month, just to kind of get it established. And then I would probably, through this first summer, water it every other day. And then by next summer, when the heat hits again, you should be able to get away with 3 times a week or maybe even twice a week watering. It depends upon your soil and your area and everything. But they can take full blasting sun. Another advantage to them is they're not thorny like bougainvillea. So when you have to cut them back in the spring, they don't like rip up your arms and
Terrific.
your pants and your shirt and whatever else.
We're all going to have beautiful gardens because of you. Thanks so much.
Hope